Yo! Welcome back to Majora's Mask Randomizer, guys. My name's Attacky2Cans, and there's a baby standing out here all by himself in a diaper, looking like alfalfa, with his little buck tooth. What is he standing out here for? Kid.
Ah, Termina! Now that it's nice and warm out, I'm much better. So, now that spring has come, the Goron races should be starting soon.
No! Don't cry again! Okay, you better not. I was about to say. Okay, so he is sad because the way to the Goron racetracks is blocked off. But we got it open for him. Dang, he looks like a freaking alien. How much hair product is in that little hair strand of his? It's like a rat tail on top of his head. So this is one of the most bullshit parts of this whole entire game, but it's still really fun at the same time. Ah, I've been waiting for you. See, everyone's restless because they can't wait to enter. You're gonna enter, aren't you? Sure, what am I entering into? This isn't the Hunger Games, is it? Actually, I'd be totally down. Fight till the death. I'm super into it. I've actually been considering, lots of people have been asking me to play Fortnite. Not a lot of people, but I've gotten several comments, and I'm thinking about just making like a video where I say like Fortnite episode 1, and then people are like, what? Tyler's playing Fortnite? Like have everybody get pissed off at the initial reaction. And then you click on the video and it's actually Minecraft Hunger Games. That would be the best troll ever. Oh my gosh. Okay, so the reason why I said this race is bullshit is because this race has like the worst rubber band physics out of like any racing related thing I've ever done in my life. You cannot get very far ahead without the Gorons just like rubber banding back. And they freaking attack you too. They'll run into you and take away your spikes and you'll start going super slow. But it's okay, because they'll also slow down themselves because of rubber band physics. I don't know, it's dumb. But this is an old Nintendo 64 game, so I can't really judge it too harshly. Although that's pretty much all I do is like harshly judge this game all the time. It's because I'm playing it so much and I want to just talk about it critically. I just don't want to talk about random floof all the time. Even though floof is a pretty fun thing to talk about. And it's a fun word to say just in general. Floof. I love both of the areas for the Goron and Zora races because they're like two of the largest areas of the game and they're only used for one single thing. Okay, we could still possibly win this. Dude, slow down. Oh no, he got it. What a jackhole. You're just a little stiff because winter was so long. You're not really like this. Remember how good you really are? Then enter the races again. It's kind of weird how he doesn't like see us as a different person. He thinks we're the same person even though we look very different. But at the same time, he is a baby, so we can't judge him too harshly. What? Oh my god, no! How come we just started moving backwards? That's so dumb. I'm pretty sure we're toast. Come back here, Bruce. Bruce! I know I shouldn't have eaten too many waffles this morning. Can you guys please stop this? I literally do not have the time. Seriously, we're on the night of the final day. We need to win this race sooner or else we won't have time to do all the other crap we have to do. Maybe. Ooh. That was like photo finish. I don't even know who won that. Come on. Please. That was great. I knew you were the fastest. Yes. We got first place. Just that anticipation. You don't know when. There it is. We finally got it. The Kokiri sword was in the Goron racetrack. It took 17 episodes. I can finally butter my toast. This is just such a good day. I want to be just like you, quick. I'm not quick in bed though, am I right? Okay, we can finally slice and dice and kerslice. I was wondering when we were finally gonna get it. Everybody was making jokes about it being inside the moon, and I was like, my sword better not be inside the damn moon. I'm about to throw a damn fit. Okay. Wait, can we go and use this gold dust? Oh no, it's too late. We have to do it during day 2. That sucks. Dang it, Bonefish. Don't have the patience to deal with you right now. Ooh. I actually didn't even know about this chest's existence until the randomizer. So many random little alcoves and stuff. And there's the biggest bomb bag! What? two super important items that have been evading me for the whole entire Let's Play coming up back to back. It's actually been exactly 3 weeks since we started this Let's Play, which is crazy how quickly time passes when we're doing these Let's Plays. Like an episode every day, like 3 weeks goes by in a flash, it feels. I wonder if we'll be able, I think we'll be able to beat it within 1 more week, especially after finding those 2 items, but we'll still have to see. We still have a pretty decent amount of things left to do. We still have 2 temples, we have 2 spider houses, we have the moon. So we'll see, we're kind of getting there. Fish for spider, let's go. Who's gonna win? Oh, wait, I can just do this shit. Ooh, it got paralyzed. Freaking played. We don't have time to be breaking grass right now. We need to try to find that Woodfall boss key before the end of this 3-day cycle, or else I'll have to do most of the Woodfall temple again. Which I can do, it's not that big of a deal. Like, if there's any temple that I have to replay through a second time, that's the one I'd rather play through just because it's pretty quick, especially with the items that we have. And honestly, it wouldn't actually matter that much whatsoever. Holy crap, what the hell? This is like the soul of a Dalmatian that was separated into a bunch of different Jinn. Whew. It looks kind of cool. It looks like yin and yang. Was having an existential crisis. It's like my heart is being peered right into. That's a disturbing eye. Ooh! Last episode, we got the Mask of Truth, so now we can start seeing some of the random hints that this thing has for us to see. The mystical stone responds to the mask and speaks to you, but its words are heard in secret. The frogs that are supposed to gather in the mountains when spring arrives are elsewhere. You need Dangaro's mask to bring them together. Oh dang, this actually gives you a lot more hints than I probably would have thought. I need to start reading all those Gossip Stone hints. I don't think I ever even read them when I played the game initially. Also, speaking of those Gossip Stones, one of the Gossip Stones talks about how the All Knight's mask is actually a torture device that was used to keep people awake even when they didn't want to be. And that shit is pretty dark, man. What's inside here? Ooh, red potion. We got lots of potions now. Check it out. Look at how many colors we have. We have all of the primary colors plus one of our secondary colors. Oh my god, look at how close the moon is to the town from this angle. It looks like the moon is just sitting on top of the mountain peaks. That is crazy. I've never seen this angle before. Whew. Okay, real fast, somebody gave me a comment saying that there was a boss key in this little pool of water. Ooh. Okay, I totally forgot we saw this chest. Somebody reminded me of it. And this might actually be the Woodfall boss key. In which case, that would be an amazing find. But it would also put quite a bit of pressure on us to do a few other things in time. Oh, that's the stone tower key. Dang, that is unfortunate. Where is the Woodfall key? How come all my ocarina sounds sound like the freaking Deku horns? Was that an option for the randomizer? I don't know. Also, I haven't pointed this out yet, but the only map we haven't found yet is the Snowhead map. But I really love the Termina map. It looks really cool when it's all filled in. Just because every single direction is like so different from one another. So something I'm going to go do real fast is we have that express mail to Mama. And last time we gave it to the postman. But this time we're going to go and deliver it ourselves. Because I think she gives us a completely different prize if we deliver it ourselves. Especially if we're wearing the cafe mask. Which we found that last episode as well. I think that gives you like a certain combination that gives you the Chateau Romani. Which might be, I'm pretty sure that's in the randomizer pool, 100%, because I know I found that. I've talked about that way too much. Why have I talked about the Chateau Romani so much? Freaking stop talking about it, Tyler. You're making yourself look like an idiot. Instead, let's talk about something even more controversial, maybe. That's always a good idea, right? I kind of want to talk about that whole thing that happened with Pro Jared, because that is like one of the craziest things that I have ever seen happen on the internet. Now, probably not everybody knows about the whole situation, in which case there's a lot of information to fill in on, and I'm not going to be the person that does that for you. But long story short, he was accused of a lot of things, and the internet got super duper mad at him, and it turns out that the things that people got the most mad at were actually things that didn't really happen, and he pretty much like cleared his name, and it just made me like really open my eye. Yes, here, let me go ahead and give this to her real fast. It's hard for me to talk about this while also doing this crap. This from Cafe, correct? Correct? Wonderful, you really are an expert. Yes, I'm sorry. Thanks. Yes. It is your job after all. I am Cafe, and I'm wearing the Cafe mask. So, these characters are so dumb, it's amazing. Get back to drinking your Chateau Romani, Madame Aroma. You're clearly very, very drunk. But yeah, so the whole situation with Pro Jared, it was crazy how much misunderstanding and how much just like crowd anger and emotions got involved. And I think my whole entire like takeaway from the whole Pro Jared situation that happened is that cancel culture is freaking crazy and toxic, and people need to do a better job at assessing situations before they go and just start freaking ruining people's lives over the internet. Because wow, that was just, it blew my mind. I'm not gonna go as far as to say that like Pro Jared's an amazing person or that he's somebody you should respect and look up to, but I will say that he is not the guilty man that everybody was accusing him of being. And watching his response video to the whole entire thing that happened is, I would advise it just to show how opening it is for situations to be manipulated and how quickly somebody's name and reputation can be wrongfully manipulated. And I guess just being somebody who's in the public eye on the internet myself, it definitely made me do a lot of thinking. It made me realize I need to be very cautious of like what I put on the internet to some extent, because things can be twisted and manipulated so quickly to make you look like you've done things that you haven't really done. And it's just, oh no, I already messed up. Especially when things like deepfakes, when the technology of that becomes even stronger. Which if you don't know what deepfakes is, people literally have the ability to make fake copies of people's voices and even videos of people saying things, and they can make it seem like people are saying things that they haven't really done. The technology is still like very new, so it's not perfect, but there is still like pretty convincing like fake porn and stuff out there, which is just really weird. I was thinking about that, and I had a Twitter poll because of this thought earlier today, but I was wondering if people would stop watching a YouTuber if they saw porn of their favorite YouTuber come out. And this wasn't regarding to me, but lots of people thought that I had porn maybe out there that I didn't want people to see, which isn't the case. I was just wondering because, for example, Pro Jared had his news released and lots of people were damning him for that, and I was wondering like how bad is it for somebody who's in the public eye. Oh, that's nothing. Just a bundle of arrows. I played this game for 3 days just for that. All right, now these guys are gonna hide from me forever because they're afraid of me stealing more of their money. Fair enough. But I was very curious as to what my audience thought about somebody that they watch on the internet having nudes or porn released. And overall, it seemed like nobody really cared, which I was kind of surprised of. But then again, my audience is a bit more open-minded than a lot of other audiences out there. So it's probably not like a really good data pool. And the whole situation was like extra weird because I know a lot of Pro Jared's like personal friends, so I was able to like have conversations about a lot of the incidents. And I knew already that a lot of incidents had been manipulated and twisted because of complete like drama on the internet. Like freaking Gerard, the person I rented the office from, had to pretty much cut Jared out of his life completely just to be able to keep his career intact, regardless of whether any of the allegations were true or not. But just because of the internet outrage, he had to do that. And it's just that kind of stuff that's really weird and gets you thinking. The whole entire situation is just so complicated, and it's just so weird that I'm so close to it. Now that I'm like working with people who all personally know him, like Holly Conrad and her ex-husband Ross are like really close, and I've met Ross a few times since I moved to California. So this whole entire thing is weird, and I just feel really connected to it, even though I'm not that connected to it. But I don't know, there's a whole lot of things related to this subject, and I feel like maybe some people watching right now are going to maybe like assume some things about me because of what I just said, and they're going to think that I have like certain opinions on things. I feel like that's another thing people on the internet need to stop doing, is assuming that people are thinking certain things because of other things that they've said. Like they see that one thing has happened, and then they'll assume that that person thinks and feels this way about a lot of other subjects. And it's very important to remember that we should be thinking more by using logic and less with emotion. Because even though we want to think with emotions a lot of the time, the real logic and facts should always come first. Alright, so we're coming back to the potion shop because in editing, I saw that she said that I needed to come back later after she was done making the potion. And she didn't give it to me. What the heck? What did I bring you mushrooms for, bitch? Alright, well, I guess you just wasted my time. Whoa. Yikes. I'm gonna shoot arrows up your nose. I'm gonna shoot arrows up your nose. What you gonna do about it, Moon? Arrows are going up your nose. Oh crap. He's like, I'm gonna crash into the whole motherfucking town if you don't stop doing that shit, bitch. I don't think we've really heard this very often during this Let's Play. But the final music of the final times is like so sad and depressing to hear. But it's such a good tune as well. It really sets the mood for the end of the world. I'm wondering if I have time to do the thing that I'm wanting to do. I want to go and do the whole entire grave thing with Dompe on day 3, but I'm not sure if we have time to do it in the cycle. But that's the last thing I want to do in the cycle, so we might have time. Alright boys, I'm back and I'm flashing my blueness all over the place. Huh? You always say the same thing. Such a boring character. No, don't guard the grave. Freaking... These kids are like... No, you're like the freaking Gabora. Stop it. Open the grave. When I die, put my rupees in the grave. Alright, well, while they're breaking this grave open, I want to announce the winner of the last episode's comic question of the day. Yeah, I didn't tell you guys beforehand, but last episode's comic question of the day was a contest. And what did they win? They win a shout out. So shout outs to Theo Armaviano, I think that's how you pronounce your name, for winning our comic question of the day last episode. You did a fantastic job, my friend. Thank you for your great answer. Alright, look, it's Dompe. For some reason, he's down in some super majestic grave. You? Who are you? I can't even see because it's too bright. You're not a ghost, are you? A fairy? Oh, it was the fairy's light. In that case, it's just perfect. I came looking for the royal family's legendary treasure, but my torch has gone out. I'm sorry, but could you walk in front of me and light the way? Alright, so what we gotta do is we have to navigate him around this dark tomb. We have to stay very, very close to him, and it's very, very obnoxious, and he can get lost very easily. It's best just to stay L-targeted, and we'll lead him to all these spots. We have to find 3 little blue flames to get the final prize. There's one. Only 2 more to find. And I'm not really sure what to show here, so while we're doing this, I want to show you my review of the new Fruit Loops birthday cake flavored cereal because I'm attacking toucans. Cereal review ever been done during a Let's Play before? Since I'm attacking toucans, I saw this new birthday cake cereal at Target, and it has my favorite boy, Toucan Sam, on it. What a freaking day. And I was like, birthday cake flavored cereal? That sounds freaking awful. I want to try it. So, here, I'm only attacking toucans when you see a toucan try birthday cake cereal for the first time. That legit tastes like strawberry cake. It's actually pretty good. I give it 4 beaks out of 5 beaks. Oh my gosh, I think I just found the female version of Gerald from Hey Arnold. Wow, look at this drug deal going on in the birthday cake gazebo. What? They have a gazebo made of birthday cake? This is insane. Cereal boxes have gone too far. Okay, what is this? Get back to the freaking video, Tyler. Stop wasting time. Alright, I hope you enjoyed that cereal review. I'm really branching out as a YouTuber, trying new things, you know, putting myself out there. Oh, wait, where is this one going? How do I get up here? Oh, there's a ladder. Okay. The ladder was just really hard to see whenever you're looking at it from the side. It's literally a piece of paper. I wouldn't climb up this ladder in real life. Looks a little bit flimsy in my opinion. I don't really know why it doesn't have much depth. Alright. Domp Bay. Hopefully this is the 3rd spot. There it is. What? We released an evil demon! Ah! It's the leader! It's the Demon Ex Machina! Which, rest in peace that game before it even comes out. It's so sad. It's probably going to be completely looked over by Astral Chain, which I'm honestly super excited for the Astral Chain game for the Switch. It looks like it's going to be a blast, man. I just really hope it does well because like a really new good IP is always a good indicator for what like future big publishers could possibly do. Although I'm not even sure. What would you guys rather have? That'll be today's comic question of the day. Would you rather have game developers make brand new IPs with new characters and stuff? Or would you rather them make games for existing IPs? So like, would you rather Nintendo make more Zelda games? Or would you rather them experiment and try other things? I'm not doing too hot in this fight, am I? Okay, died pretty quickly. Nice. It's a gold chest. Looks like we're going to be ending this episode on a good one. What else do we want to find? I really love the Goron keg, so we can go to the Romani Ranch. Nope, we got our 6th bottle. Dang, now we have 2 bottles to fill. Ooh, actually, did he drop a spirit? He did. Let's go ahead and capture the spirit. Delicious. It's not the same as a liquid, but we just have something else in the bottle, and that's fun. Ooh, there's a lot of rupees down here. Some really big rupees, too. On our way out, we can see where this leads to. Where are we going to end up? Why does the design of this area remind me of the Deku Palace? No, Cafe, don't walk back down the stairs. You're just stalling for time, bro. Oh, we have to mark it on the tracker. The tracker is getting so full. It's so stuffed it can't eat one more bite. Wait, Dompe? What are you doing down there, Dompe? He's scared. I ain't seen nothing, and I don't know nothing. All right, is there anything else we want to do in our last few minutes? Let's see here. Let me think for a second. I'm not really sure if there's anything else for us to do in this 3-day cycle. I think we kind of have exasperated all of our opportunities. We have a lot more to do once we start the next cycle, though. We have quite a few options. We could do either of the spider houses, or we could go to the Stone Tower Temple. How about this? If you go to my YouTube community tab on my YouTube page, you can help vote what I'm going to do at the beginning of next episode. I'll have 4 separate options for you guys over there. But anyways, thank you all so much for watching this episode of Zmrrr. My name's Attacking Toucans. I love all of you guys so much, and I will see you guys in the next one. Take care.